Another example, we have x squared plus 4x plus 3 is greater than or equal to 0. We can solve this inequality by factoring method. Okay, so therefore, the factor of x squared is x times x. And next, find the factors of 3 that if you multiply them, the answer is 3. And if those two factors, if you add or subtract them, will give 4. So those factors are, or those numbers are 3 and 1, because positive 3 and positive 1, because 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, so therefore the factors are x plus 3 times x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, next step, we're going to change this inequality symbol into equal sign. So x plus 3 times the quantity x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, next, equate these factors into 0. So we have x plus 3 equals 0. And the other one is x plus 1 is equal to 0. And then separate the variables from numbers. So therefore x is equal to, so from positive 3 going to the right will become negative 3. And x equals negative 1. So therefore the values of x are negative 3 and negative 1. Okay, next, we're going to plot these points on the graph or on the number line. We have here 0 going to the right. We have positive integers 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And going to the left side, we have the negative integers, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, and so on. Okay, so plot the given points or the given value of x. We have negative 1, so it's right here. And we have negative 3. Okay, look back to our given inequality. We have greater than or equal to. So greater than or equal to. So equal to. So it means negative 3 and negative 1 are part of the solution set. So therefore, we're going to shade this circle. So it simply means that negative 3 and negative 1 are part of the solution set because of this symbol equal to, greater than or equal to. Okay, next, find the intervals. Okay, we have here the interval A, interval B, and C. Next is select or choose the numbers from interval A, B, and C. Okay, so intervals. Next column, test point value. Test point value. Third column, copy this inequality right here. We have x plus 3 times the quantity x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, and for the last column, the result. Okay, interval A, B, and C. So for interval A, we can select any of these numbers. We can have negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. You can have negative 10 or whatsoever. So let's have negative 4. For interval B, let's have negative 2. And for interval C, let's have 1. Okay, and then these numbers for the given intervals, we will substitute this to our given inequality. So for x, we have negative 4. So negative 4 plus 3 will give us negative 1. And negative 4 plus 1 will give us negative 3. So, negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. Is greater than or equal to 0. Is 3 is greater than 0? Yes. So, that's true. Next, for interval B, we have negative 2. Substitute the negative 2 to our x. So, negative 2 plus 3 is 1. Positive 1. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. Greater than or equal to 0. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Is negative 1 greater than or equal to 0? So that is false. For interval C, we have 1. 1 plus 3 is 4 times 1 plus 1 is 2. Greater than or equal to 0. And 4 times 2 is 8. Is 8 greater than or equal to 0? Yeah, 8 is greater than 0. So that is true. Okay, so we have here the result for interval A. That's true. So that means that this interval is part of the solution set. Interval B is false, so that is not included in our solution set. And for C, interval C, so true. So it means interval C or is also included in our solution set. Okay, so let's draw a line from negative 3 going to the negative infinity because they are part of the solution set. Negative 3 is also included because of the given inequality greater than or equal to. Yeah. And C is also part of the solution set. So draw a line from negative 1 to the positive infinity going to the right. It means these values are part of the solution set including negative 1. Okay, and for our solution set in notation, so we have the set of all x's such that x is less than or equal to negative 3. Set of all x's such that x is less than, so that means smaller than negative 3 or equal to negative 3. And x is greater than or equal to negative 1. That means the numbers that are greater than negative 1 or equals negative 1.